Look, we have helpers today. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi, guys. Hello.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, we see ourselves.
Guys, wave, because you guys are gonna help today. So what's your name? What's your name? Sophia. Okay.
Dad,
Yes, Papa.
I'm not waving.
What do you mean you're not waving? Why don't you wave to everybody? Wave to everybody. Say hi. Facebook is always ahead of the game.
This like camera quality on mine is kind of bad.
On which one?
On my phone, it's like way worse.
Yeah, not really. Not really. All right, you guys want to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told you what we're making. Sophia, you know what we're making? What are we making? We're making pasta fagioli. What is that? Pasta with the beans. It's your favorite pasta, right? So you gotta remember, this is Dada's favorite pasta when he was a baby. Nonna used to make it for Dada all the time. Because Dada used to have some bad days or really rough days, or maybe it was raining outside or it was cold outside, and Dada really loved this pasta. It was his favorite. You just love it all the time because you love beans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're gonna get to taste it because you're gonna tell everybody if it's good or not, okay? Okay. And then Mr. Collins, you don't like this pasta, right?
Yeah.
Why? It's because you're bougie, right? Yeah, that's definitely true. You're bougie. All right, let's make the pasta. You ready?
Yeah, let's make it.
Okay. What's up, guys? So I got the little guys with me today. So we're gonna have some fun with this, guys. We're not gonna touch the board because Dada's gonna use the knife. Okay? All right. All right. So I know this is not on your recipe, but I'm putting a little pancetta in mine. I didn't put it on your recipe because some people don't like it. So I do like pancetta in mine. So I'm gonna do mine with pancetta. So very little. We're not going with a lot. I'm gonna cut a couple pieces off of this guy. All right. I start with pretty thin slices because I want this to basically almost dissolve in the pasta itself. So we're gonna do some nice thin slices again. Sophia's jumping all over the place. All right, then we're gonna line this guy up, and then we're gonna do nice small dices. Sophia, you don't like pancetta in yours, right, Mama? You only like pasta and beans, right? Yes. So Dada likes it with pancetta inside. That's why we're gonna do it with pancetta, okay? All right. So while we're cutting this, and you guys have a little bit of time if you guys are making this at home, get that off the knife. Now come over here. My pasta water has been boiling the whole time. We just turned it on about maybe 15 minutes ago. So I try not to season my water until the water starts boiling, or it's going to take a little bit longer. So now we're going to season our water. Always salt your pasta water. Multiple reasons. One, because it makes it taste good. Two, because I have a podcast named that, so you're going to want to watch, right? All right, guys. Now we're going to start the pancetta part, right? So that's going, that's boiling, right? So now we got to cook, right? So we're going to check, make sure this works. Sophia, you're having a really good time with this, huh, Mom? Yeah. So, we get our pan a little bit hot, right? We're going to throw a little bit of oil in the pan. Touch of oil.
Then we put the meat in.
Then we're going to put the meat. Slow down, all right? Slow down. Let's not get crazy. All right, meat inside. All right? Put all that, yeah, see it? Okay, all the meat goes inside, and then you turn the heat down to low. Okay? Because we have some things to do while that's cooking, all right? All right, so now.
Now we're going to cut this out.
All right, take it easy, bro. All right, you get ahead of yourself. All right, next, guys, garlic. All right? So, I love a lot of garlic in our pasta fagioli, right? You like garlic in it? Yes, you do. Don't say stuff like that. Yeah, you do. All right. Slicing the garlic super thin. Same thing. We basically want this to dissolve in the oil. All right. You can put more if you want. I like just about 2 cloves. I think that's plenty. Normally, I'll put this in and I'll take it out, but today I want to have a little extra garlic in my system. So Sophia is my spirit animal. I get excited for food too. I love it. Yeah, like Sophia style. All right, we're gonna jack that guy up a little bit. So we're gonna let that render, okay? You know what that means, render? What does it mean? Yeah, but we're cooking the fat. Out. All right? Okay, so now the garlic's ready, right? So we're gonna have to put garlic in there. We're gonna put a little bit of chili flakes in there, right?
Then we're gonna cook the salad.
All right, easy with the salad, my man. We're not there yet, all right? Slow down. All right, so look, we're done with this. So your job is gonna be to wrap that up, okay?
I'm ready.
You're ready to what? To eat? We haven't cooked yet, Mama.
Here we do.
All right, so we're gonna now jack this heat up now that we're kind of prepped out here. And the key is to move this meat around, all right? If you leave it in one spot, you're gonna end up burning it, and that's not what you're looking for. You're looking to basically get the meat nice and crunchy, right? And get all the fat out of the meat. So cook that down.
The meat is probably the best thing to put in your pasta.
The meat is? Why?
Because the pasta, the meat
Yeah.
makes the pasta taste better.
Yes. But do you like meat in your pasta or no? No. But you like the meat, but you don't want it. You like the way it tastes.
Is Sharon
You don't want to eat it,
D'Amico
right?
your mom?
Okay.
She's watching.
All right, but look, see what's happening now? We're cooking it, you see? See all the oil coming out? All right, we're gonna keep going. Try not to burn Amelia. All right, and who's that over there? Who's that just came here? And what does Ryan have for dada now? What did he give you here? What is that? What is this? A cocktail. Do we know what kind of cocktail this is? What is it? No, this is called the Negroni. Okay, listen. I'm going to teach you about this, but you're not going to want to learn about this for at least another 20 years, right? Listen.
A cocktail for kindness.
Yes. All right, equal parts. Listen, equal parts. Gin, Campari, vermouth.
Did you see
Say it.
my-
Gin, say it. Gin, Campari, vermouth. You're not listening. I'm going to drink it. Ooh, man, that's good. All right. This guy's doing its thing. It's starting to splatter a little bit on us, so keep moving it around. And you can see it already starting to toast. That's basically what we're looking for. We're gonna go a little bit longer on this. Now I can turn my heat down a little bit again. All right. All right, so that's what we're looking for. See all that oil? That's where we want to be. All that oil is really gonna make this taste delicious, all right? So you wanna toast that up. After that's toasted, we're gonna put the garlic in. All right, garlic goes in. All right, and then a little bit of chili flake.
That smells so good
Oh my
already.
God, yeah. A little bit of chili flake. Now back onto the burner. All right. Move those around a little bit.
Mark Monroe says, "Yo, Pasquale."
What up, dude? All right. As that's toasting, get a couple basil leaves in there. All right. I tore up about 3 basil leaves. And just be careful because it likes to splatter because once it hits the oil. All right? These two are telling each other they love each other here. All right. Now, get it off the heat. Yeah, I put the salad in. You see it? All right.
I saw it on the
All right. Now, this is the most important part of this. The most important part is after all that's toasted, yep. What I like to do, instead of adding the tomato sauce at the end, I actually like to fry the tomato sauce in all that oil and fat. Basically, that oil is going to turn red, and that's the key to all this, right? Is to really release all the flavor in this pomodoro. So I don't put a lot. I put a little bit, maybe about tablespoon and a half. And I let it fry. You can see what's happening. Literally, we're frying the tomato sauce. And if you look now, you can see what's happening. All that water is basically reduced. There's no water left in there anymore. It is basically the tomato, the garlic, the chili flakes, that pancetta, and all that basil. All right, now we're gonna do our first seasoning, right? Because why? Because when we shop, shit don't come seasoned, right? All right, a little bit of salt. Move it around. So you can see all that water is gone. It's just oil and all that beautiful flavors. Now, we want to basically create the soup, right? Because basically pasta fagioli is a soup. Get your chicken stock,
I'm ready for the
a couple ladles of chicken stock in here.
pasta.
We're gonna do 3 of these because then we're gonna do a little bit of pasta water in there. Maybe you know what? We'll do a couple more. Let's do 5 total. All right? Is that a deal? All right. So that's going. All right. We're gonna turn the heat back up to high. Give it a nice little stir here.
And what does look like right, Dad?
All right. Right? It looks red now, right? That's what we're looking for, correct? All right. I love you. I love you. Okay. Perfect time now. Cook our pasta. So listen. Uncle Ryan, as we zoom into that guy over there, had one job today, and that was to get me ditalini pasta, preferably fresh. Okay, obviously he didn't come through, and on top of it, he got me Kroger brand instead of Barilla or DiCecco. But we're gonna make this work, all right? So this pasta right here takes about 6 to 8 minutes to cook. Okay, I'm gonna cook it for 4 and then finish it in the sauce. 2 reasons. One, because that's how I like to cook my pasta. I like to cook it 50% of the way all the time and then finish it in the sauce. And the second reason is because all the starch and all the salt from this water is gonna help thicken this, and that's what we want, right? So we're not gonna put a ton in here because, you know, we're cooking for basically Sophia because nobody else wants it. I'm gonna do a Bubba just because I don't want you to burn yourself, okay? I'll take care of it. All right, so right into water. All right, and we're gonna let that cook. A few minutes, we'll check it. So, how does this smell? How does it smell? Give it a smell. Give it a smell. How does it smell? Smells good, right? All right, good. It smells like what? Onions? All right, I can go with that. I'm good with that. I can deal with that. All right. Now we're gonna put in some of our beans, okay? So this is just cannellini beans we got from the store. Nothing crazy. I put a good amount in there. I like a lot of beans in my pasta fagioli. I mean, it's not called pasta soup. It's called pasta fagioli. So the whole point is there's gonna be some beans in there, all right? So guys, this is one of those dishes super quick, right? If you have everything at home and you don't got a lot to do, you can even buy store-bought chicken stock. You can buy passata. It doesn't have to be actual pomodoro. You know, this is one of those very, very quick dishes. You can use fresh tomatoes if you want. You can just throw in fresh tomatoes and fry those up. You don't have to really, you know, go too crazy on this. This pasta is meant to cook all done, start to finish, 15 minutes. All right. All right. So guys, listen. No salt yet. Actually, you know what? Good idea. A little bit more. We're gonna taste it after, all right? So now let's get the rest of the stuff ready. So now parsley and basil. Well, I gotta chop it. All right. Ready? So we're gonna do a little bit of parsley, like that much. My son thinks all of the herbs are salad. If you guys haven't noticed yet. All right, nice slice on the parsley.
Flavio says, can we use any kind of beans?
No, I like to use cannellini beans. All right, I mean, if you want, I don't recommend black beans for this. My mom likes to use some cranberry beans every once in a while, but I really like just white beans. All right, chopped parsley and a little bit of torn basil. All right, I like the basil to be a little bit chunkier in there. I took the stems out because I don't want all that denseness into the pasta. All right, leave that there. Check on this guy. This is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Check on this. That's doing well. So, growing up, my mom didn't even boil the pasta. She would throw the pasta right in here and let that thicken it up. So remember, you know, growing up as a kid, you know, everybody has basically the same story. We didn't have a lot of money, right? So my dad, especially my father, which you hopefully eventually in a couple months, you'll get to meet him on here, but lived very frugal. So he didn't want to turn any of the gas on the electric on to do nothing, right? So when he told my mom, make something, make it quick, this was it. One pan, throw the pasta right inside, never actually boil it. Just let it boil right into the sauce, and it was absolutely delicious both ways. So let's take a look at this pasta. Where are we at? Go about another minute and a half, not too much more. And then we're gonna finish in here, add a little bit of that pasta water. We actually add a little bit of that pasta water right now.
Mark Monroe said, how about some pigeon peas? LOL.
Pigeon peas, I'm good with that, dude. You don't really have to go, you don't have to go too extravagant on it. That's good. Lady peas are good. Any beans you realistically like. There's also different versions of this. So in the spring, my mom used to make something called pasta cecca. So that was pasta with chickpeas. In the This was, then she also, like later on towards the summertime, did pasta and piselli, so pasta and peas. Then in the fall and winter, it was pasta and patate, so pasta and potatoes. And then every year, all year, is pasta fagioli. Or the northern Italian, northeastern Italians like to call pasta fagioli. All right? Which, again, that word doesn't exist in the Italian language. It's pasta fagioli. All right? So you could already see how good this is coming out. Let's give it its first taste. Good. That's good, guys. It's spicy, but it's good. All right. All right. Now let's do the fun part. Let's get this pasta, a little bit more of the water, and then all the pasta inside. All right. You'll see. All right, we're gonna get that pasta in there cooked. I'm gonna do one more ladle of chicken stock because you're gonna see what's gonna happen in a second. It's gonna start to thicken up really fast. All right. I don't like mine super soupy. I like mine to have a little bit of some runniness to it, but I don't like it to be very soupy. I like to have some body to it. And you're gonna see it happening because all this pasta is gonna continue to cook in here, and all that starch is gonna release and it's gonna start thickening it up. So get all this good stuff out of here. All this right here, this all that reduced tomato, all that stuff is what you want. This is where all the flavor is. Get all of it. What are you doing? You trying to scare Dada? Oh, you're gonna get scared after when you try a bite of this. It's a little spicy for you. No? You're gonna try the good one? This is the good one. Did you get spaghetti? Your spaghetti's right there. You could already see it starting to thick up and the color's changed, all right? So now it's got a little bit of a cloudiness to it because that's all the starch coming out of the pasta, all right? Let's give this a taste, see where the pasta's at. You're trying to kill me. Come over. All right. That quick out. Turn this guy off. You can already see it thickening up even more now. Not yet, Mama. Almost, okay? Thank you for knocking my stuff over, though. It's okay. All right, we're almost there. I'm gonna go one more ladle of chicken stock because it's starting to thicken up on me. All right, keep stirring it because it's only gonna help it pull even more starch out of your pasta water and out of your pasta itself. So now, if you wanted to, what I see a lot of people do, like my mom does, is she takes some of those beans and she gives it a little smash, all right? Because that starts to release a little bit of their starch that's in there, right? She gives it a little smash just like that, and that starts to add some texture to the sauce as well. It doesn't really matter to me. I kind of like it like this. My favorite version of this is actually pasta patate. That's my favorite one, the pasta with the potatoes, because all that starch really starts to come out and thicken the sauce. So we're almost there, guys. As you can see, what that took 4 minutes in there, maybe 3.5 minutes to build the sauce. It doesn't really take that long. And then it takes a little bit longer to actually cook it down in here. So it's a very, very quick dish. Not yet, close, okay? Are you gonna put that in for me? Yeah, sauce. We're almost there, I promise. All right, that is gonna taste it now, okay? See where we're at. Not yet, no. Sophia, that's delicious. It's really good. All right, almost there. You can see it now, really getting thicker. It's kind of lost its tomatoey look to it. Now it's got that starchy thickness to it. A little bit more. Nope, I think we're good, Mama. We don't need any more salt. All right, now, that's where I want it. Turn off your heat, okay? Heat's off. Now, hold on. Now, this is when you actually flavor the crap out of this pasta, right? So, before we basically made that basil infused with the olive oil. Now, this is when you put the basil in at the end, and this is when the basil and the parsley really take over in flavor, all right? A little bit in there, just like that. And then extra virgin olive oil. Give it a nice drizzle. So my mom never did this part. My mom didn't run restaurants, so this is for flavor, but also for show, okay? Because once that olive oil hits, it starts to get really, really glossy and shiny. And that's what we're looking for, that nice shine to it. So now I'm gonna get all this incorporated. I'm gonna give it a nice toss. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Oh, God. It's gonna be so good. All right, one more taste, see if we need to add more salt. That's perfect. All right. Normally, this wouldn't even make it to the dish. We'd eat it right out of the pot. All right, but because this is Instagram, it's Instagram Live, we're gonna go in the pot. All right. Now, a couple of things you got to finish with. A little bit of olive oil. No more salt, Mama. And then that is favorite part of this, right? What is this? What does that look like? And what kind of cheese is that I use? Say Parmesan? Parmesan? Now take your handful, get your hand in there, and throw it on top. Look, like this, very high, like this. See? See that? You like a lot of cheese. All right, perfect. So then, look, because we're gonna give this to people to eat, you gotta clean it, right? Because you can't give this to anybody. You gotta clean it up now. See that? All right, now you're gonna taste it? Come here, let's taste it. It's not hot. I'm gonna shush for you, okay? Come on. Let me shush for you. Ready? You love pasta with beans, right? All right, I'm gonna get a bean in there for you. I'm gonna get a little bit of pasta, and we're gonna shush, okay? Shush, shush, shush. No, a little bit, because it has to be, okay? I'm gonna shush a little bit more for me. Shush. Okay, ready? Bite. Is it hot? I'm sorry, Mama, it's hot. How'd I do? Good? Is it too hot? Spicy? I'm sorry, baby girl. How is it though? Delicious? Yeah, a little spicy? I'm sorry, but was the beans good? And the pasta, do you want a little bit more? No, was it too spicy for you? You want me to make some for you that's not spicy? Yeah? You want me to make you some not spicy? No? Okay. You gonna go see with Mama now? Okay. I love you. You sit there? Okay. Alright guys, that's it. Pasta Fagioli, super simple, super easy. Next week I think we're gonna do Thursday. And we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do something with steak. So I want people to learn how to make steak at home. Cool? Thank you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Appreciate it.